Okay boys, so this is a how-to video on match betting. If you haven't heard about match betting before, basically it's the easiest way to make money doing anything gambling related. It's completely risk-free and you can make a really good amount of money fairly quickly doing it. And in this video I'll show you step by step on how to go about it. So how match betting works is you're basically exploiting promotional offers that all the bookmakers offer you. The main offer I'll show you here is the offer where if your horse runs second or third, you get your money back in bonus bets up to $50. What you need for match betting is a Betfair account, an account with a bookmaker. For this example, I use Sportsbet, and you also need the match betting calculator, which I'll put in the description of this video. If you haven't heard of Betfair before, basically it's a betting exchange where people bet against other people on the outcome of events. Why we use Betfair for match betting is it's the only place that allows you to lay an outcome, which means to bet on that outcome will lose. And where it ties back into match betting is we will be using Betfair to bet on a horse losing its particular race. So the basic principle of match betting is we pick a horse that we think will come second or third. We bet $50 on that horse with a bookmaker. Here we use Sportsbet. And then on Betfair we bet on that same horse to lose its race. This effectively cancels out both bets for you to break even on that race. But where we make our money is if that horse comes second or third, we end up with a $50 bonus bet from Sportsbet for free. In this video, I'll assume you have a basic understanding of how Betfair works, how bets get matched, how the money flows. If you don't have an understanding and you're brand new to Betfair, I suggest going to the Betfair Australia YouTube channel and watching their basic tutorial videos on there to help you get a better understanding of how Betfair works, and then come back to this video to learn how to actually make some money doing match betting. On Betfair, one thing you want to do before you start match betting is set up your Betfair interface ready for match betting. So here you want to just click on the settings page. On the main tab you want to make sure display net of commission is ticked. On the betting tab you want to have your refresh rate set to 1 second. You want to tick the box that says highlight when odds change, and you want to make sure the box that says confirm bets before placing is unticked. This will help you place the bets a lot faster. So in this example here we're looking at Wodonga Race 2. Sportsbet are offering a $50 bonus bet if your horse comes second or third. So on the left side of my screen I have the race opened on Betfair. In the upper right corner I have the race opened on Sportsbet, and in the bottom right corner I have the match betting calculator, and just zoomed in so I can just see what information I really need. So what we're looking for here is we want to find a price of the horse where the price that the bookmaker is offering is as close to the price in the pink lay column on Betfair. This will allow us to place both bets for the most minimal loss if a horse doesn't come second or third. And I say loss because you'll rarely ever find a price where Sportsbet is higher than Betfair. The loss that I'm referring to here is also called in match betting the qualifying loss. One thing you want to watch out for is the time left to a jump. You don't want to be placing it too close to the jump time, because if you do and you only be able to place the lay bet on Betfair without placing the bet on Sportsbet, you'll be left exposed to one side and then you could lose money. So you really want to have either the race open on your phone or something, or the race on your TV in front of you, just so you can be careful of that jump time. So here we're going to look at Ready to Indulge. The price of Ready to Indulge on Sportsbet is $1.85, and the price on Betfair to lay is $2.08. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in $1.85 on the calculator in the back price and $2.08 in the lay price on the calculator. And we're also going to set our lay commission to what the commission of the race is. And in this race, for a Victorian horse race, it's 6%. But for here with I have a 20% discount on Betfair, so mine's only 4.8%. So when we type in these numbers into the calculator, it says to match this bet you should lay $45.52 at Betfair, and to do this you'll need $49.16 already in your Betfair account. And if this bet wins with the bookmaker, you profit minus $6.66, and if this bet wins at the exchange, your profit will be minus 6.66. This percentage of return is minus 13.33%, and when we're match betting we really want to look for a qualifying loss of under 15%. So now we want to take the stake amount that the calculator spits out at us, and we want to place that bet on Betfair. So here I am copying the amount, pressing the number on Betfair, which is $2.08, pasting it into the stake, and quickly submitting my bet. And then on Sportsbet I am placing my $50 bet on Ready to Indulge. Here you can see that the price has moved up to $1.90 on Sportsbet, which isn't a bad thing. If the price had decreased down to $1.80, we probably would have cancelled this bet by not placing it on Sportsbet and then cashing out the bet on Betfair as quick as we can. And our last thing we want to do is just watch the race. So I'll fast forward it to the finish of the race. So now going into the finish of the race, ready to indulge in the blue silks with yellow cap. Currently in second place and looks like it's going to finish in second. So this is about a pretty much perfect result for us. It's coming second, which is going to give us our $50 bonus bet on Sportsbet, which will then allow us to convert to free cash. And I'll show you how in this next video. Okay, so this is the second part of the video. Here I'll show you how to convert that $50 bonus bet into free cash. How this part works is pretty similar to the first step, but instead of staking $50 with Sportsbet of our own money, we'll be staking the $50 Sportsbet bonus bet. And since that bonus bet isn't our money, when the bets eventually cancel each other out, we'll be left with one side, which is free money. So now to convert the bonus bet, we want to again look for a price that Sportsbet is offering for a horse that is as close as possible to the price in the lay column of Betfair. This can sometimes take a little bit longer than doing the first part, so I suggest just scouring all the different horse racing markets that Sportsbet and Betfair have. What I find works best is the late night UK horse racing. Sportsbet sometimes have a bit of a delay in their price reactions to what Betfair have in their markets, so I find the best advantage is looking at the UK horse racing markets. Another tip I have for this is you want to be looking at horses in the $10 to $20 range on Sportsbet. I find they have the best possible chance of finding a price that matches close as possible to Betfair. Also, UK horse racing markets on Betfair order their runners by price, so I suggest doing that the same with your runners on Sportsbet. So here I'll look at this 1:15 AM Haydock race. I'll change that to market on Sportsbet as well. I'll look at this runner here, Casbaz, which is $12 on Sportsbet and $13 to lay on Betfair. So now I'll type in those figures into the calculator. After typing these figures into the calculator, it says to match this bet you should lay $42.44 at Betfair, and to do this you will need $509.26 already in your Betfair account. And if this bet wins at the bookmaker, we'll profit $40.74, and if the bet wins on the exchange, we'll make $40.74, which is an equal profit. And this profit on return is 81.48%, and when we're converting bonus bets, we really want to try and hit above 80% at least. So now I'm placing these bets on Betfair, quickly typing in the numbers into the calculator, copying my stake, laying it on Betfair, and then placing my bet on Sportsbet, making sure on Sportsbet I select my bonus bet for my stake. So that's pretty much it. We've come to the end of the video. If we go back and look at the profit and loss on each of the bets, on the qualifying bet with Sportsbet, we lost $6.66, and on the bonus bet we converted it to a $40.74 profit, for a total of $34.08 profit. So that was just on one bonus bet. And Sportsbet offer these promotions every day, and sometimes on Saturdays they offer it across all the races at Metro Tracks, and that's about 18 races. If you can get a bonus bet in almost all of those races, you'll be able to make a lot of money very quickly. And of course, this won't last. If you're constantly betting on just these promotional events, Sportsbet will just take your promotions away from you. So to help minimize the risks of losing those promotions, you really want to make your account look as normal as possible, and to do that you can do a few things such as placing multis and regular bets on sport and other events that aren't linked to a promotion. That'll help Sportsbet see that you're not constantly farming all these bonus bets and help mitigate your account from losing these promotions for as long as possible. Sportsbet aren't the only bookie to offer these. Every single other bookie offers them. And sometimes when you do sign up with new bookies, they offer you deposit matches, and that's pretty much a gold mine. You can convert those deposit match bonus bets into free cash now with the second stage of this video that I showed you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. In the description, I'll also leave a link to this spreadsheet, which will help you track your profit and loss for match betting. Good luck, and hope you make a ton of money. Cheers.